Take a day, -10 right now at the airport. Good morning, everyone. If you have a son or a daughter that has just turned 6 months old or will be turning 6 months before the end of March, then the flu shot is available to you. Alberta Health Services has set aside additional doses of the flu vaccine for the most vulnerable in our province, infants. If your baby turns 6 on or after December 31st through March 31st, you can get the flu shot. The vaccine is still being offered to children under the age of 9 who got a first dose and require that second booster shot this season. If you have children that fit into either of those categories, then you can set up an appointment by calling the HealthLink hotline 1-866-408-5465. Stepping out into the sunshine can bring unexpected health benefits like low blood pressure. Researchers exposed volunteers in a lab to ultraviolet A radiation. That's equivalent to spending about half an hour in the summer sun in southern Europe. They found that people in the study, their blood pressure dropped, but they're not sure why. Despite the benefits, moderation, of course, is important here. You should not get so much direct exposure that you risk getting skin cancer. Calgary City Councillors have voted in favor of taking a closer look now at creating a so-called sunshine list that would reveal the salaries of the city's highest paid employees. There are about 3,000 employees working for the City of Calgary who make more than $100,000 a year, but not all of them will necessarily make the list if Council goes ahead with this. Councillors have instructed administration now to look into which salaries would be made public and how, like through a job type or pay scale range.
Calling a sunshine list is pejorative. It implies wrongdoing. It implies that civil servants are bad and that we need to shine sunshine on them to make sure that they behave properly. And just that as the starting point is completely wrong. These are valued people who value their city like nobody else, and just to label them that way is wrong.
I just think that we should get on with this and do it. I mean, to me, it's just total transparency and accountability for the taxpayer dollars.
A report on the so-called sunshine list is due back before City Council in September of this year. The gruesome death of a black lab near Taber last week has triggered an outpouring of support and the creation of a reward fund. Now, before we go any further, a warning: details of this story are difficult for some people to hear. The Stop Animal Abuse Alberta crowdfunding project is hoping to raise about $1,500 for tips that could lead police to whoever killed the lab. So far, $400 has been collected. The 2-year-old black lab was beaten and shot. It was found on Friday last week, tied up to a fence post with baling twine. Prime Minister Stephen Harper will be making a cameo appearance on an international stage tonight. Our Prime Minister cast in the villain's role of an anti-Keystone XL pipeline ad, which will air during the broadcast of U.S. President Barack Obama's State of the Union address.
It's a sucker punch to America's heartland.
The message of the ad is that the proposed pipeline would benefit Chinese companies heavily invested in the oil sands far more than it would benefit ordinary Americans. The ad is designed to build pressure from elements of Obama's political base who want him to reject this pipeline project. The ad will be broadcast to the mostly left-leaning audience on the MSNBC network before and after the president's speech. The ad is being paid for by Next Gen Climate Group, led by the deep-pocketed Obama donor and oil sands critic Tom Steyer.